Cool beans. So I make these. This is my design, and we did a Star Wars workshop uh, last year, and one of the things that I got distracted. We did like a 2.5 hour workshop. It's supposed to be a 1.5 hour workshop, uh, and one of the best things that we do on the stall bars I forgot, and I thought I could share it with you and give you a little taste of it, all the cool stuff that we do using this guy. It's just basically a ladder affixed to the walls with hardwood dowels, and I don't make them very often. But one of the things that you'll get when you buy the workshop is you get the plans and all of my notes, including part numbers for how to build this yourself. I want people to use this, and for $50 for the workshop, you get all the data, how to use it, and if you wanted to, you could build it yourself. So one of the coolest things we do using the bars, and one of the things I have all of my clients do almost every lesson when they're in this room, in the days when they came to this room, is use this for backbends. And we use a ball. So if you think about the shape of our spine all day, this is us all day. We're just collapsed, nice and slouchy, hips forward, head forward, and what we call spinal flexion, and all of the joints of the spine. I take a ball 12 inches off the bars. I sit right in the middle of the ball, and we do three things at the same time. And actually, we have a workshop coming out for toys workshop, with dozens of cool things like the ball. What do we do in this yoga better style that utilizes simple stuff that greatly improves our practice? So the ball, backbends over the ball, huge advantage. And when we do backbends over the ball, having the stall bars behind you, even huger advantage. Hugest, I'm willing to even say. You do three things. You walk the feet forward as you roll the ball forward as you lie back. Walk the feet forward as you roll the ball forward as you lie back. If you forget one of those, death will ensue, or you'll fall off the ball, probably in the reverse order. The game is simple. Can I get my tailbone on the ball? Can I get my head on the ball? And then I reach back, and hey, look right here. I got something to hold on to. This is super important that I have something to hold on to when I work backbends over the ball. When you have this like nothing connection on the floor, or even connections to the wall, sometimes it's not solid enough for your brain to trust it. Because of that, you can't let go. And we are here trying to conform the spine to the shape of the ball as the first thing we do before practice. One of the best warm-ups ever. Super, super good. Now, you might not be able to reach the bottom bar. Mine is 5 inches. The center of the bar is 5 inches off the floor. I like to eventually walk down, eventually get the head 1 inch off the floor, and eventually, with the head 1 inch off the floor, walk the feet out. And so we get to hang out here and breathe. There's lots of cool exercises from here. From leg lifts, a little bit far out, to front splits, to one of the best forward bends you'll ever do, particularly for those of you with back issues. It's a little counterintuitive, but it's a huge improvement in it. But we're talking about back bends. From here, I have a good grip. I can have a neutral wrist, or nearly a neutral wrist, only slightly extended. I get to use the grip of my digits to give me solidness. I walk the feet back in, and I push, and I try to lift up off the ball. And this is where people get huge improvements in their back bend pushing, just because they have something to grab, and their wrist angle isn't quite so severe when you have your hand on the floor, particularly if your shoulders are tight. The wrist is at this crazy angle, and it impedes your ability to express the power through your arms. Well, I lift the hands, I neutralize that weird wrist angle, and then all of a sudden I can push. Now, a few of you will be able to push all the way up and off the ball quite quickly, which I don't recommend in the beginning because the ball isn't always this well behaved. But look what I can do. I can start to load through my legs, walking my feet in. I can also walk my hands up. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, man. Whew. That is nice. So nice. You can also go in reverse. For those of you working on drop overs, dropping back from standing in a back bend, This is you getting comfortable dealing with the kind of crazy angles and the change in what you have to do with your knees and your hips to maintain balance as you're falling over backwards. There are so many other things we do off the ball and so many things we do off the stall bars. But here's a little taste. I thought you'd like that. Cheers on a beautiful Tuesday here in Houston, Texas. And head over to yogabetter.com. We're rebuilding the site, updating all the subscription video portal stuff and all the cool and with some really nice updates from there. So in the coming months, if you ever do become a subscriber, you're going to get a lot more benefits just for your buck. So that's what we're always trying to do. So thank you so much. Bye.